Hello everyone, today I have someone here that I will discuss about as my friend Jardios brought this person to my attention. This person goes by Milkesheique, and all this information so far has been thanks to my friend, so I'll credit him in the description. Now, to start off, Milkesheique here is basically an NSFW artist and Vore enthusiast. And if you know me, I absolutely despise Vore because of its disgusting nature, along with NSFW. Now, for those who don't know, and if you don't actually know this, that is a blessing, Vore is basically just people being eaten alive. That's literally it. And in the screwed up art world of Twitter, things like Vore are present in the furry community. How am I not surprised? Moving on, Milkesheique has a pattern of drawing his characters in distress and fear. Considering the amount of times his artworks have this pattern already tells me that this insane being is most likely what you'd call a sadist. For anyone who doesn't know what a sadist is, it is a person who gets pleasure from humiliating or inflicting pain on others. Basically, show you have a mental illness without saying it sort of thing. The comments already proved to me this guy's followers are basement dwellers. So I think it is safe to say that all these people who follow him have some sort of unsolved issue in their head. Now another piece of art which is similar to the last one shown is this, which is apparently called by the artist The Goods. No, it is actually more like a dying, harsh, slow, and painful death in stomach acid, assuming that's what that blurred substance was. And once again, as you saw the person there is in genuine fear and disgust. Also, something I'd just like to point out is this guy who's like, "Welcome to Vore!" Like, what the fuck? I haven't mentioned this also, but it should be no surprise that Milky over here is a chronic VR chat user. So who knows what godforsaken things he does on there. But I can already imagine he might indulge in roleplays or worse. ERP. So, dear Milky, don't let me catch you lacking on VR chat. But on a serious note, I really don't see how one person could be so turned on by something as bizarre and brutal as this. Of course, Vore is a normal thing for furries because some of them are fucking sickos, but I really don't know what makes you think people would be like, yeah, this guy makes a point. Like, let me read to you what he just says here. I have always been a claustrophobic fella. I would always get super scared when people would dogpile someone or throw something over me. Even when I would enter a tight space myself, very akin to the cat brain, and someone would close my way back, even if with something easy to push. But Vore just plays with that in such a unique way. It is tight, but the walls are so soft you could slide around. Your exit depends on someone else, but at least it is just one person, so maybe you can reason with it. No one can hear you, but there is a constant heartbeat. It is pretty hot, what the fuck, as it would be inside of any tight box, but you are also surrounded by liquids that keep flowing over your butt. What the fuck? And don't even seem enough to drown you. Look, man, I don't know what the fuck I just read. First of all, stomach acid won't drown you, but it will rip your skin out instead and cause your body to melt to where you become a part of it itself until you're digested into nutrients. Second of all, what do you mean your exit depends on someone else? You do realize when you're digested, you can't just immediately get thrown up, right? The next thing that happens is you turn into mush and then get turned into shit. Are you saying that you have some secret likeness for being turned into literal shit? Because that's the only exit if you don't make it back up. And you're most likely not going to make it back up. You are going down. Listen, bro, if you really love this fantasy, if I could pick a job for you, I think you'd love cave diving. Imagine the person who died in the Nutty Putty incident, or just any other cave incident, hearing an idiot like this say, "Oh yeah, I'd love to get stuck in an enclosed space." Dude, if you were to be put in such a real scenario of being in someone's stomach, it's over for you. You are dying. It's not like some water-filled bouncy house. It's the next step to your grave. This person really needs to consider what they are saying, because they don't know what the fuck they are talking about. Oh, I want this. No, you don't. Stomach acid would burn the shit out of you, and it's not some quick death. But as said before, this guy literally creates content that is supposedly having the same character being abused repeatedly. If abuse is amusing to you, you need to be put into a sane asylum, my friend. Why must you do this? What is so positive about your character being eaten and just drowning in literal bodily fluids? I mean, check out this speech bubble from one of his posts. What makes you think that this is normal? But that's not the worst part. I was snooping around and I saw a photo of Milkesheique literally describing how hot it was for his character he drew looking like he broke his back. Dude, if someone breaks their back, there really is nothing to be happy about. But to see it as hot? I really would want to know how your parents would feel about you creating this content. I even had someone I know make a similar video on Milky where they describe him as having a cannibalism fetish. And with all this info and things I've shown here, I think he's pretty solid on his claim. I don't remember if that dear YouTuber had also mentioned this, but Milky is also interested in Changed, so that already speaks for itself. Matter of fact, that reminds me of someone. We need to get people like this off the internet, honestly. I really don't think people as screwed as this deserve to just be free and roam the country, because I genuinely fear they are going to be the next Jeffrey Dahmer and try to eat someone else's insides. You tell me what you guys think, but I don't even know if it's safe to say there's hope for him. I think this has to be one of the most disturbing videos I've ever made on someone while involving commentary. But with that, I truly hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I pray none of you that are viewing have anything positive to say about this guy's ways of thinking, because it is truly off the charts. Ending off, Ant out.